Welcome back once again to Exploring Destiny. It's been a while since we did one of these episodes. I am aware of this fact. We stopped doing them because there stopped being really new stuff to do in Destiny. Yeah, there was kind of an expansion and a half between when we last did one of these, but we're back to do a year one retrospective, reminiscing about all the things we loved and assumably liked doing and stuff like that in the first year of Destiny. And, well, as always, I'm joined by Morgan and Greg. Say hi, you two.
Hello.
So, we're playing actually in the 2.0 weird week between when the game updated and when the game, for all intents and purposes, got the giant expansion. And things are amazingly fucked in the best way possible, and I love it. It is.
Oh my god, what are the controls?
Yeah, Morgan will be especially noobish. It's been a while for him since he played this in any level.
At least a month or so.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
You're not even level 34, that's the saddest part. So
hey, I figured out how to jump.
Oh, God.
Proud of you.
Alright, so...
It's important, right?
To start us off, I guess...
God for auto-aim.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep talking.
To start us off, as we remember how to play this game, anyone got a favorite moment from the first year of Destiny to kick us off, I guess? We can get into fighting about the first year in a couple minutes.
Probably my first raid.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
That's high on my list. Mine's got to be the first time I beat Skolas, though, when they announced that whole Moments of Triumph thing. That I looked at, I'm like, what do I got left to do? Really, it's just Skolas, and that was after they removed the burns and stuff like that. So, have you done? Greg, you've beaten Skolas, right?
Yeah.
And Morgan, you have not, right?
What's a Skolas?
Exactly. Okay, yeah, it's the final round of the Prison of Elders, level 35 stuff. I think I spent like 6 hours trying to beat it. I swapped out a team like 4 or 5 times because either we had people that were terrible and had to leave, or really bad connection issues. But yeah, that's gotta be the best moment.
Somebody snuck up behind me.
Oh god, I forget how much fun it is playing with you. But yeah, Skolas, the first time I managed to down him, has to be the best moment in the game for me so far. Followed by the second time where I helped some people that had never beaten Skolas before get him down, and they were freaking out the way I was the first time I beat Skolas. So, yeah.
Oh,
we're going that way.
Yeah. I think it was probably the first time that killed Crota, because that was the worst.
Yeah.
At the time.
Dude, I remember we tried like beating Crota at least like 5 or 6 times, and like you guys ended up beating it like without me, but I don't think I ever even like managed to beat the fucker.
Well, so I now am in this weird spot where beating Crota on hard is easier for me than beating Crota on normal, because the strategy for beating him on hard versus normal is so goddamn weird by comparison. Like, it's literally on hard, if someone dies on hard, you just wipe. Like, it's don't even bother trying to kill the Oversoul kind of situation. And it's literally 2 swords and he's down or not. Nothing more complicated.
Well, it sounds simple.
No, it's really weird going back to normal. It's like, oh yeah, shoot the Oversoul. Why? Well, so we can get a second chance. Why? Yeah.
Yeah.
So no favorite moment for you though, Morgan?
I enjoyed the not Prison of Elders. I hated Prison of Elders. What's it called? What was the first raid called?
Vault of Glass. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I like that one. That was a hell of fun.
That's actually not a bad transitioning point. So, jumping off that, what was everyone's favorite kind of endgame activity? Iron Banner, the 2 raids, Prison of Elders. I stand by Vault of Glass, Trials of Osiris, if anyone wants to claim that one. I stand by Vault of Glass. It's still got to be my favorite part of this entire game.
Yeah, I'll second Vault of Glass, because I had the most fun doing that raid.
I'd say the worst is probably... The worst is probably Prison of Elders.
I don't know. I think Trials of Osiris is the worst for me, but because there's no way of practicing that in between trials. And you just get wrecked whenever you go in there. At least I do.
Yeah, they really need to figure out. Just follow. Go jump up the portal.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah. And Trials is just They need some sort of tier system because the people that win all the time continue to win all the time.
Yeah, no,
it really doesn't give you any chance to do anything in it.
I think the best complaint I heard was, wouldn't it be nice if after you beat it once, you weren't able to do it again that week, so those of us that are bad at trials actually had a goddamn chance.
It would be nice.
So I guess jumping off that to most miserable experience, this is gonna sound like a strange one. I decided I wanted to get all 3 class items for all 3 of my classes, and I also wanted all 6 potential etheric light you can get from that in 1 week, because that's when etheric light still mattered. My worst moment of this game was the week I decided to try and get all 3 of my characters up to level 5 in Trials, not in Trials, of Iron Banner. That was... I haven't played Crucible since, I think. At least not in a serious
Iron Banner
way.
It just doesn't work well. It's just so laggy and inconsistent.
Yeah. No, there was this weird, like, month and a half when I got really good at Crucible, and I'm back down to being bad at Crucible. Maybe it's I managed to get good enough they bumped me up into, like, a tier or something like that. But now I'm middle of the pack again after being, like, top of the pack consistently for, like, a month and a half. It was really weird.
Yeah.
So you two, what's your least favorite moment of Destiny? You're allowed to say story. I won't knock you for that for a change.
No, yeah, story. That's one thing. I kind of expected something along the lines of Halo, but clearly that wasn't the case. But
So,
I mean, aside from that, I honestly,
is this really worse than the Halo story? Because that was pretty simplistic too.
Well, yeah, that was simplistic, but at least it was all delivered within the game, rather than having to, dig up websites and read up on Grimoire cards.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Did you guys hear that they had to rewrite the whole story in a year before they were going to release it?
Yeah, I saw that article.
Surprised.
It makes sense.
I didn't. Yeah, I heard about that, but nothing concrete. That was way before. When did they release that article?
This week, I want to say, or something.
This week?
Some lawsuit was happening between
a
former Bungie guy and he's like one of the head
Marty O'Donnell?
That sounds right, actually.
Oh, no, not that. No, Marty was the composer.
He did story too.
Yeah, he wasn't happy about something. Wow! Oh, that thing. Oh, yeah, I remember those things.
Yep,
Spidery things.
The Spider Walker, yeah.
Where was I? No, he had an argument with them because I think over the soundtrack of Destiny. I forget who composes the soundtrack in this iteration, but supposedly he had, I think he had written all the music for it right up like before the release, and for whatever reason there was they didn't want to use his music for this and that, and didn't want to pay him or something, and he got all pissed off.
Yeah, I can believe that. Yeah. That's so, Greg, what's yours? We got Morgan with story. You can also double down on that one if you want.
I don't know. It's probably one of the last times I played Trials of Osiris. It was like just a defeating moment where I don't know. I was just like, this is stupid. I don't really want to play this anymore.
Yeah, that is... Trials does present the most crushing moment possible in Destiny. Like, that is the closest I've come to, like, ripping my controller in half and throwing it across the room has been because of Trials of Osiris.
Have we discussed...
I don't know if a game should ever be at a point where it's just like you get so frustrated that you don't want to play it anymore.
Yeah. Sorry, you starting to say something, Morgan?
I was just wondering if, what's it called, Prison of Elders and Etheric Light was brought up.
We can talk about that, I guess. Like, what do you have to say on that topic?
Well, basically, my major complaint about, I guess Destiny in general is just a crazy grind fest. I guess, honestly, all things considered, since it's like basically formatted like Call of Duty, I'm not too against it. Since I mean, all I'm gonna do is just play a bunch of rounds of this anyhow. But considering how they wanted to make this game kind of an MMO, I would have liked. I guess, okay, basically this just goes back to my first point of story. I would have liked them to integrate something more interesting to keep me engaged in the grind fest.
Well, so I guess this actually goes back to what we were talking about when the game first came out, when you two were really hard on certain parts of the game, like the weird looting system. And
Mhm.
you guys haven't played WoW before. I'm the one of us that's played actually an MMO for extended periods of time.
I have.
Okay.
I have played WoW for a while.
It's Greg, you haven't, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I played WoW back in like the first before any of the expansions for WoW came out, and the grind in that versus the grind in this were almost identical. The only difference was this is a first-person shooter where you have more stuff to do on a second-to-second basis, which is why I actually liked this versus gave up on WoW eventually.
Yeah, I can understand that, and honestly, it's been a long time since I've played WoW or
and that's the thing.
Matter.
Like,
so
WoW's been around for what, like 10 years almost over now, and they've gone back and refined the system considerably. Like, and to address your comment though, like the grinding, they've fixed the leveling system. Like the fact you're stuck at level 33 till you got more etheric light or Prison of Elders armor. They've got it's now you level up and you can get to 40. I think is the new 40 is the new level cap just by playing in the game long enough. Yeah, that's.
Well, I actually just noticed a progress bar underneath my character.
Yeah, me and Greg don't have that because we're both 34. That's actually my favorite thing they did was. Well, so it's the level cap right now is 34, and me and Greg got grandfathered in at 34 because our character's already at 34. Right. But you get to level up now to 34 if you want, starting.
Yeah. Now is this?
Yeah.
Is this gonna stay past the next?
That's
what is it? The expansion?
They've gone away with the light leveling system. Yeah, that's.
Oh, thank God!
That's why
that was pissing me off so much because that's what I wanted to bring up about the whole etheric light thing. It's just like it's fucking impossible. For at least for a casual gamer like me, maybe I'll pop in and play a round or two of Destiny, but doing that over the course of 2 months, I'm pretty much not going to get a whole lot done.
No, so that's
I'm not
actually
going to level up nearly as quickly
as. It's really funny
you
mention that because a bunch of the articles I've read lately have been like, so they fixed Destiny by changing one thing. What's that? You now can level. It's not about gear anymore. And I'm not sure I ever fully agreed with them because even back before I had tons of time to play, I managed to get to 34. But yeah, being able to go hardcore and raid reliably and do the Prison of Elders reliably definitely was a boon.
See, like, you guys could do, like, the endgame stuff, like the raids and such, and I have a feeling that probably made it a lot easier for you guys. See, I don't have a whole lot of friends, and I wasn't really able to go do the raids, like, just kind of on my own. So, or maybe I should say I don't have a whole lot of friends playing Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so I guess it's worth mentioning then, like, the best resource for me for the first year of Destiny was the 100, which Greg told me about. The 100, the 100 kept me playing this game, especially when I had more time, because it was just go on, find an event I wanted to go do it. Like I had a weird schedule where like Tuesday became weekly Nightfall day, and the 1 or 2 rounds of Prison of Elders. Like the hardest core I got was when I could do all 3 Nightfalls for all 3 of my characters in about an hour, and if I took longer, I was pissed. Like, no booting to orbit, nothing else. It was just, no, we go in, we bust through it as fast as we can, and we leave. Nothing more complicated. And being able to do that, you're right, made the game a lot more fun, because I could get a lot done in short periods of time. There were still tons of dicking around and, like, patrols and stuff, because I had nothing better to do. But the 100, I think, is one of the most valuable resources for Destiny as a whole at this point.
I agree. Yeah. I haven't been on it in a while. The one bad thing about it is that it makes it that you have to commit to a time, and I'm not very good at that.
Yeah.
Because stuff comes up. So I have to cancel on a lot of them. But, I don't know. I wish there was a better, like, pickup game option with the 100.
Yeah, I don't disagree. It's definitely not without its flaws, don't get me wrong, but it's still one of the best ways to play Destiny. At least from a endgame stuff perspective.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, Tannix. Face my Lord of Wolves. Shit.
Oh,
there
I'm
he goes.
out of rounds.
So we're all kind of the worst part of the game, though, in some ways, was the weird leveling system that required way too much playing. For year 1, at least. Like, it's... Like, I remember back when it was it was Vault of Glass, where you had to grind up to do the hard mode, and then it was grinding to find the helmet to get to max level. Like, did any of us actually get to max level before?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Not I.
Yeah, Crota was the first time I got to max level. Did you get there, Greg?
Yeah. Maybe you can explain to me, why do they still have 30... Why do they still have the light system, then?
Because the light system still... So, that's... The light system... So, have you died yet?
Have I died?
Yeah, since they released 2.0.
Yeah, I mean...
So, they'll tell you what...
So.
So, the light levels to kind of help you indicate what your encounter level is, which is a very MMO thing at that point. So, it's your armor plus your weapons added together, then averaged out by some number, I guess. And if you look at an enemy when you die, it tells you what the recommended light level for encountering that enemy is. So, like, I'm sitting at like 166 right now.
Oh,
I
was thinking, so they just, the light, okay, never mind. I was wondering why they still had like 34, like, why wouldn't they just rank it up in the triple digit number?
That's just your character level. That's not light anymore.
Well,
Light's totally different.
Yeah, that's why. I got confused.
Yeah, light's the...
So then what is the number underneath your level?
That's the light level. Light level is all
Okay.
about bonus. It's additional damage and
Bonus
defense you get on
damage.
top of your normal gear. Yeah, it's... Like, there's a thing floating around where, because Fatebringer can't be leveled, if you had all your other stuff at max light level, Fatebringer would still kind of be valid as a choice. It wouldn't be a perfect one, but it still would kind of work.
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me Fatebringer is useless now?
Yep. At least
Oh
for the
my
time
God.
being.
I don't think I want to continue playing this game.
There's some really cool new stuff coming. Like, you probably want people on top. So let's talk about that actually. So, Morgan probably has not kept on top of all the amazing nerfing that's going on right now. In 2.0,
Nope.
Galahorn's been dropped by a third of its potential damage. Shotguns have had their range reduced. Auto rifles no longer completely blow goats. They're kind of fun to use
good.
now. Yeah, it's you know my favorite
Oh.
gun from way back when, that Hard Light, the first exotic I ever got. That thing is a
Yes.
beast in Crucible now.
Oh, good. I should start using it.
Morgan.
Like, yo,
Inspect my character's weapons.
where are you? How do I do? Oh, here we go.
This is a new feature too.
What is
Oh, yeah,
the new
the,
feature?
The
Hey, what's
chest
all this?
weapons.
What is this funny thing you
We'll
have right here?
talk about that in a couple seconds.
Prototype?
We'll talk
Pulse
about that in a
Rider,
couple
what is this?
minutes.
Okay, prototype, fusion. What prototypes? Suros.
Yeah, that.
Interesting. What is
Yeah,
all
so you
this?
can-
We'll get to that in a second for you, Morgan.
I want answers.
You will get answers, don't worry. Yes, what the hell we were talking about before Morgan got distracted by shiny stuff?
Shiny.
I guess we were talking about grinding, so that's actually a perfect transition to it. So, moving forward, it seems they've given us a bunch of new stuff to do. Have you looked at the new bounties and stuff like that yet, either of you two? Like, the bounties are
No,
fucking easy now. Like, you
Dude,
can
I
bust...
just signed in. I got drafted into this.
Fair enough, fair enough. So, the bounties are way easier to get through now. Like, they've gone
Okay.
from 30 kills with a melee without dying to just get 30 kills without dying. And,
Oh, goody.
like, your experience you get, you can turn in the bounties from your screen and stuff like that. But they've also had this cool, the prototype weapon system, where you get them from the gunsmith, actually adding use for the gunsmith, aside from ammo supply.
Yeah, it's pretty useless.
Well, so you can get them now, and you can do like little mini missions where it's like test them out on enemies, get headshots, get sniper kills. It's... The Crucible ones are hard because some of those guns are pieces of shit. That sniper
I
rifle
love
they
the
gave you was
fusion rifle.
horrible. The fusion
I
rifle
actually like
fun.
that one.
Oh, I hate that sniper rifle.
I use it pretty fast. It's a quick headshot gun.
That's fair. I'm just bad with sniper rifles in Crucible. I'm
No,
willing to
get out of my
admit
way. I need to hide.
Do you need a bubble?
No. Why not?
Yeah, so it seems that they're actually addressing the issue of not enough quick stuff you can do. Like, with the exception of the Crucible sniper rifle, I managed to bang out all of the weapon bounty things, the experimental weapons. in about 2 hours, which is kind of cool, on top of doing a bunch of other bounties. Like, they're doing a really good job of giving me stuff I can layer on top of each other to get through things, which I'm really thankful for, because the having to leave and go do one thing to do another thing, it's just getting old to me. Like, and the fact I can turn in bounties from my menu is cool, too.
Oh, what? You can do that now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the new quest system and stuff.
Oh, that's going to make me so happy.
You can turn in modes of light for experience.
Isn't it weapon boosting or something?
It's for weapon boosting.
I just punched like 20 thralls to death because reasons.
Yeah. Oh shit! Well, I had something and now I lost it. It'll come back. Carry on.
I don't know. So they're addressing the not enough stuff to do issue, which is really friggin' nice in my book.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, you guys remember when they kind of nerfed the experience you got from the bounties?
Did they?
They did a little bit. I remember certain bounties used to give a drop 5,000 experience, and then all of a sudden they were only giving 2,500 experience.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all, but
and that pissed me off because it would take me so much longer to level up when leveling up was already a pain in the ass for me. Yeah. But anyway, they just wanted to add that bit.
So on the flip side, I do think the bounties now give less XP than ever before, but
yeah, they do.
They're easy to... The Crucible ones are like laughably easy. Like, get a kill with a heavy weapon, get 2 kills with a heavy weapon in one life. Like, it's... I'm liking that the Crucible ones are no longer I have to go out of my way to get these done. They're now more of just play the Crucible and don't suck. Just kind of nice.
Yeah.
That seems to be the theme of all the bounties to a certain extent. That might change when the Court of Oryx comes out, or when we're actually into the... When Taken King actually comes out and the game gets hard and stuff, that could be cool, but... I don't know.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
No, me too, and I guess that's as good transition as any. So they've made a bunch of changes. They've added in, like, the sidearm, even before Taken King is coming out. Like, I personally, even though there was only one of them, I thought that was a great little ad where it's like, it's a hand cannon, but it's not. It's a repeater pistol. Completely useless, but still fun.
I used to really like using that
the Vestian
sidearm
Dynasty.
thingy.
Yeah. It was fun. It was snappy.
Well, mostly because it did more damage than most of my primaries.
Yeah.
But, it was still fun to use.
Etheric Light was a monster.
Yeah. I fucking hate Etheric Light with a deep, burning passion.
I'm a little sad I can't take some of my legendary weapons into the next year of Destiny. That's...
Well, what do you mean? You can't do that?
Well, you can take them, you just can't upgrade them again. Like Etheric Light's how you got them.
They're making you get rid of them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's frustrating.
I'm holding on to all of my raid ones, and the primary I'm using right now, one of my custom little mini grenade launchers I tend to make in this game, where it's explosive rounds, Firefly, and like half full or whatever it's called. Don't gives you extra damage half of the clip.
Glass half full or whatever.
It's my weird scout rifles that do just... Greg loves how I make these things.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. I don't know anything about it.
Well, so in
I have this spare change I'll probably keep around. Turned out to be one of my favorites.
Yeah, Greg got to play with my old one. He was at my place once. It was in Dark Below. I got a scout rifle that you could fire. It was basically as fast as you could hit the trigger, it would fire. And I got a roll where it had explosive rounds, Firefly, and like Luck in the Chamber or something like that. So it was just a...
Oh, were you doing the whole reroll thing?
So then in the new one where you can reroll, I have this weird-looking Hive ripoff gun, which we'll talk about in a second. Oh. But I mentioned rerolled, so again, it was slightly better than that one. It's got a 21-round clip, and again, it's just hammerously dangerous. Oh, that's what my Ghost detects spin metal. I forgot about that.
Your Ghost detects spin metal?
Yeah, it's one of the upgrades. Your Ghost does stuff.
Oh my god, so the Ghost is actually useful now.
It's part of your armor now. It's got, like, defense value. For those surprised by Morgan's lack of knowledge, Morgan's not played much of this at all. It's actually kind of fun having him here.
Happen?
Read the patch notes every once in a while.
Fuck that.
7-hour download you did.
Yeah.
Oh. When did that
That's
happen?
why.
With that 7-hour
They clearly-
download.
Well, yes, I know, but when did that happen? Like, when did the download first appear?
Tuesday?
2 days
lack of a
before.
better-
Yeah.
Tuesday. Oh,
As of recording, 2
Wow.
days ago.
wow. 2 days and you guys have already figured out all this shit?
We read the patch notes.
We've just been listening.
To what?
Bungie and
Oh.
Reddit.
Yeah.
And
I see.
Okay, so you actually mentioned my favorite. I'm not sure why, but I got slowly kind of super into the Destiny Reddit community and the Destiny forum community because
I
they were
see.
they were the yin and yang of this game. Like the forums were an amazingly hateful place made purely of salt, and the Reddit was kind of like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if this worked a little better? Yeah, but the game's still kind of fun, I guess. Did either of you guys get involved in either of those?
Nope.
I just read it.
Yeah. The Reddit one was healthy. It's going on to the Bungie forum for Destiny the day after Xur sold the Galahorn, or Galahorn as it's officially called for the second time, was an amazing time. Like, oh, it made me hate everyone on the face of the planet a little bit for a couple minutes.
Tell me more. I like these stories.
Well, so I guess we should probably, for those unfamiliar with it, there is this fantastic little time when, before we understood the Galahorn, every single YouTube channel except this one that does stuff like tells you what gear to buy on a weekly basis said something stupid like, why would you ever waste your exotic weapon slot on a heavy weapon? And that was what, like week 2 of the game or something?
Oh, I can kind of agree with that.
I didn't know Xur was a thing then.
Yeah, well, I remember we all looked at it and none of us had enough.
Hey, I leveled up, guys!
Congrats! It's been a year since you got to do that last.
I know.
Finally, level 34, Morgan, you scrub casual.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, for those of you unfamiliar, there was a... Xur sold the Galahorn super early on, and none of us understood it, so no one bought it, and everyone was wrong. So then... What's
Okay.
it? Like, what, 3 weeks ago now as of this recording? 2 weeks ago of this recording? Xur once again sold the Galahorn after we all understood it and become a rare item we all lusted after. And Reddit was kind of like, yay, everyone has this now, we can stop bitching about it. And the forums were all just, I earned this. How did you...
Right, right.
How did you earn this? It's a randomly dropped item. I earned this. Which, if you think about, there's only actually 7 weapons in the game you can officially earn. 8 if you count the Stranger's Rifle, because you get it from completing a quest. Like, it's Lord of Wolves,
Sure.
Dreg's Promise, the Queensbreaker Bow, Invective, Pocket Infinity, Thorn...
Well, not anymore for the House of Wolves stuff.
Yeah, not anymore even,
That'll
yeah.
drop now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can in theory
excuse
probably...
me?
It gets dropped in Prison of Elders.
But
Chests.
wait, House of Wolves, that was an expansion.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yes.
The shotgun I'm using right now. We're super pro at this.
I've been out of it for a while.
Yep.
Shut up.
No, the shotgun I'm using right now, Morgan, the weird flamey one, looks like a Fallen Gear.
yes.
That's from
Yes.
Prison of Elders.
Wait, so why doesn't that drop any? Oh.
You can't get the mission
it
for it
does.
anymore. It comes from the chests,
Oh.
which I kind of like more.
It's
Like you
easier.
It's like the
Lame
Mytho
sauce.
class. You have to play the Prison of Elders to...
Which I still want, by the way.
Yeah,
Just for
you
the
don't
record.
have one. I know. Oh yeah, and Mytho class is on the list of ones you actually earn because you have to do the same thing over and over. Probably the ultimate earn one is Crux for Necrochasm. That's...
Oh my
What is
god.
Crux?
I finally got one of those.
I remember what
Necrochasm is good.
Necrochasm is. It's one of the few things I do remember about this game.
Yeah, there's an
Have you
exotic
used it in
version of it.
Crucible?
It's fun.
Sorry?
I prefer pocket. I prefer my hard light still.
Ah, the grenades! Recharge faster! Oh god! Run away!
You're 34 now, Morgan. You have to be an adult.
No. That wasn't part of the contract.
So back to what I was saying, like the just amount of it was just everyone was horrible on the forum for like 5 days.
sure.
Everyone was trying to uninstall. It was like, oh, this is such tasty hate. Yes, give me the hate. It was truly a
so
video game
everybody
community.
hated Destiny, and
oh, it was a community
yeah,
at
at
its
least
worst.
everybody in the forums worst.
No,
It's like, I don't understand IGN, and like all the people that go to the articles hate on it, but it drives the viewer count up, so they make more articles about it.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it
doesn't make
So
any
they're
sense.
they're
the
interesting.
Destiny
feeding the
forums.
articles.
The Destiny forums for a day, for a couple days, were the IGN forums brought to life. Like that is how messed up it was.
Yeah. I don't understand IGN's community against Destiny.
It's fun to hate on. Go down, you son of a bitch. So I guess is that something we're talking about, the kind of communal weirdness that's been this game? Like it's last I heard, like it was up to like 20 million weekly users or something like that.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, so that's probably
There's
kind
a
of
lot
people
of people
like,
playing Destiny.
a lot of people playing Destiny, which if you went on any news site for video games at all, it was always like, well, why are you playing this? Well, 20 million people are playing this. Y'all need to shut the fuck up and admit to playing it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's so... We even talked about this on and off again. Like, the game had a weird launch. We definitely felt like the game didn't quite live up to the promise we were given, and it does seem like they're kind of giving us more of what we were promised in The Taken King, which is cool. Like, a year later, do we
why
still feel...
take so long?
Because it takes time to change. We're not here to debate that. Like, that's definitely an issue the game's had.
Well, yeah, I don't know. My whole thing is just like, fucking just deliver a finished game, please. Thank you.
The game worked. That's more than a bunch of other games that came out last year can say.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed. Why don't we get rewards for this?
It's a glitch right now. You don't get rewards.
Oh, goody.
This is
Yep.
stupid.
Yeah, it's not perfect.
Someone got a legendary engram.
Yeah, I got one. I picked it up off the ground, though.
You earned it.
Yeah, I earned it. So I guess that's the best story of Destiny. It was the whole RNG system, the random loot system. That in some ways was my least favorite thing of the first year, was just how it literally was praying to RNGs at every corner. It was well, maybe I'll get something stuck this time. Maybe. That drove me up a goddamn wall.
The fallen will continue to
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I'm glad that they're making it so you can work towards stuff now.
No, I'm really enjoying that. They've talked about that being the change and stuff like that, so I'm happy about that. I guess going into year 2, they've made a bunch of promises, like the loot system will be better. There's the whole, like, it keeps track of your exotics and your armors, or your exotics and your emblems and your shaders now for you in the tower, and you can pick them up again. These are awesome changes that should have been in the game from the start, and I guess is adding them in a year later. It's like, on the MMO scale, this is pretty normal. Like, we've gone back and fixed things a year later because it takes time to change an entire kind of system. Like, it's like moving an elephant with a toothpick.
Yeah.
Is it acceptable that we're finally getting this stuff? Like, it's... In some ways, like, they've even changed the login screen. This is now Destiny the Taken King. It's not just Destiny anymore.
I mean, the game itself was fun to begin with, and the fact that for a year, they've been updating it and changing it is more than a lot of games can say.
No, yeah, and that's...
Yeah, I can agree with that.
So I feel
Maybe
like
I should retract my previous statement.
No, so I guess, like...
I mean, I'm happy with the game. I don't know.
Oh, no, me too. Better. The bones of the game, the shooting has always been just unbelievably solid for Destiny, and it's what's kept me coming back over and over and over, and it's kept me going as long as it has, and I'm happy they're finally making the game a better game overall. Like, and again, in MMO standpoint, that kind of it's going to be around for a fairly long time. This is pretty normal behavior. I guess I occasionally feel people forget that. Like, can anyone else name a game that you've played for this long at this point? I'm not sure I have anything.
No, not
You know, to be fair, yeah, maybe Halo 3, but definitely not as religiously as this.
Yeah.
no.
I mean, Halo 3 was kind of like, maybe I'll play a couple games tonight, maybe I won't. And if my cousins are showing up, sure, I'll play all night. But, you know, not
Oh, yeah, no, like the first
definitely not like every single day of the week.
Yeah, the first 4 months this game was out, we were on this, like, almost...
Oh my god,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like-
we were honestly playing this game religiously.
Yeah, it was like
I
it was
was
a
like,
second
hey, you're gonna
job
be on
for us.
tonight, right?
Yeah.
Right?
We got stuff to do.
How dare you back out?
What do you mean you have a girlfriend? Fuck you.
What do you mean you have a job interview? Screw you. Yeah,
Oh, is it more important than Destiny? Really? Really?
really.
Yeah, no, it's...
I don't know about this guy anymore. He won't play Destiny tonight. Something's up.
No, we all were like that. It was great. Like, I have this new...
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Like when Greg started
It was
playing with
great.
Warlock Obama,
I
it's like,
loved it.
like, I remember when Greg started playing with Warlock Obama, it was like, I'm playing with another group of guys. And me and Morgan were both like, we're not
Excuse
good
me?
enough. It's like, we're not good enough. Really? Well, you guys can come. Oh, you're inviting us along to your date, are you? Come on, we could raid. Oh,
pretty
really?
Pretty great.
Hey, it's better than having a forever group of 3.
Yeah. Yeah. We were a fun group of
Especially
three.
because they were a group of 3 too.
Yeah, it worked out once we got over the whole, like, oh, so we're supposed to play with you people. Thanks, Greg.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Never.
No, so that is in some ways the game does shine when it's crack like addiction and when the loot is rolling and you're playing with your friends. Like, I've been doing a lot of the high end stuff lately, and I will fully admit that because of the 100 and the amount of high end stuff I've been doing in the game, I now hate French Destiny players. Something about their accent.
Are you gonna? Please elaborate.
I know I'm calling out an entire country when I say this, and I'm sure most of you are quite nice, normal people. I don't want to drag behind a car, but there are literally people's gamer tags I now know, and their name gets read in French in my brain, at least with a French accent, because I played with them enough because they were on the times I was. And it's like, we did this raid last week. Why are you telling the exact group we did this raid with last week how to do the raid again? Why do you keep dying? Why are you the one giving instructions and you're the worst in the group? And without fail, it was one of like 4 or 5 French players I kept winding up in groups with.
Nice.
It is so bad at this point. If I detect French accent upon joining 100 group, I immediately have something I have to go do. Like, I have embedded children I have to go deal with to get out of those groups.
Man.
I feel like the biggest asshole for it too, but it's like, nope, I don't play with anyone from this country now. Great. Is this what it means to be a racist?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, fun fact.
What?
Your hard light shoots through the invisible walls. Where
Yeah,
the
it does!
people spawn.
Excuse me, what? Hard light shoots through invisible what?
You not see my awesome light show everywhere?
No.
No, I'm not shooting it right now.
Hold on. It's probably because I'm way on the other side of the map getting lost.
Time for light show.
This is literally the first strike, Morgan.
It's what we started exploring Destiny on.
It's been a while. It's my only defense.
Yeah, that's fair. So everyone equip Blackhammer now because Devil Walker.
Alright.
Heck no.
I have
I'm gonna
Icebreaker.
Fourth Horseman it.
Hey, so did they nerf snipers?
They nerfed Blackhammer.
Did they nerf what's it called?
Icebreaker, yeah.
Icebreaker, yeah. Did
The
they?
reload
Yeah.
is super long now. So
Oh,
That's actually not a bad topic to go
into.
that is not a bad
I'm
topic to
sad.
go into, actually.
I need to equip my icebreaker now. Shit. For old time's sake.
Oh yeah, the correct way of doing this. So they've done a bunch of nerfing, and I think they went too far with the auto rifle nerf at one point, and then some of the new nerfs where my black hammer's now. Oh, I don't like it anymore.
Oh, you know what? I'm watching this thing reload right now, and it's not half bad.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, sure, it wasn't as fast as it was before, but it wasn't like this noticeably long-ass freaking obnoxious delay.
Well, so that's actually kind of where I was going. Some of the nerfs have been pretty bad. Like, the fact they managed to completely invalidate an entire set of weapons, the auto rifles, after that whole nerfing they did right up before. Was that Dark Below it came out when they just kind of shot them into the ground? Like, and then they've done some stuff where, like, you're playing with the Icebreaker, and the time's not too bad. It's a little longer, but it's still... It makes sense.
It's still usable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
I mean, I'm not a... What?
I feel like the Icebreaker is never something that needed to be changed anyway.
Yeah, so...
I thought Icebreaker was kind of fine the way it was.
I think it was a Crucible thing, because they changed how secondary ammo works in the Crucible, too, so it's all kind of messy now. But, like, my Black Hammer now draws the extra ammo from whatever reserve I have. It's no longer infinite ammo, so long as I'm still scoring shots. But, so they gave that perk to an exotic that's coming out in the Taken King, so I'm not sure I care too much. That thing looks beastly. Alright, so, there's been some real questionable nerfs in the game. Are there some nerfs you guys think they should really probably do still that they haven't gotten around to announcing or doing yet? Fuck.
Thorn needs to be...
Thorn!
Thorn got
Destroy
nerfed
it,
already.
because I don't have it.
Thorn got
It needs to
nerfed.
be nerfed even more.
Really? And Morgan Cumberbatch.
No, it doesn't.
I remember when Thorn would be the source of most of my rage at Destiny. I used to play a fair amount of, what's it called, Crucible?
Yeah.
And pretty much, like, 85% of the times I got killed was because of either directly being killed by Thorn or by the side effects of being shot by Thorn.
No, so that was actually my favorite meme I ever saw about Destiny was the final or second to last Iron Banner I did, where it was like, the Iron Banner is coming, prepare for a thorn storm, and it was a tornado made out of thorns, and I'm like, yup, that's exactly what's coming. It's the thorn storm.
Well, remember when Thorn used to be the Suros?
Thorn is the Suros.
Well,
yeah, Suros is no longer the Suros.
Well, Suros is back to being the Suros,
unfortunately
kind of.
Is it?
I've
been using the Suros, and I haven't noticed a whole lot of difference.
Well, they unsucked the auto rifles, at least in Crucible, so the drop-off's not quite as bad.
I'll be honest, I don't remember the... Well...
I think mostly we're learning is that the Suros was never that good. It was just auto rifles that were OP as fuck at one point.
Yeah. I like how they are now. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
I can kill someone in one magazine with the Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I'm just happy that at least for the time being, my hard light is fun to use again, because I love this gun.
Yeah. They needed some... Everyone was just using hand cannons, so I'm glad that they moved on.
Yeah. Well, so have you been to Crucible since they did since 2.0?
Yeah.
It's just a hot mess in there. It's great.
Yeah.
No one knows what to
explain?
use.
So this is the devil's land.
It's like... It's like, I guess I'll use a scout rifle and a shotgun. Is that a good combination? Why not?
I actually think that scout rifles need to be boosted a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think they do enough.
As we kind of talked about, so we've had some weird kind of controversies of Destiny. We had the Galahorn being sold and everyone being wrong. We've had the Thorn Storm and how it just kind of became the PvP viable gun. We've had this round of nerfings that have made some people angry. Do you occasionally think the worst part of Destiny is the community in some ways? Because we tend to get a little bit mad about everything that changes in the game, even if it's for the best.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the hardcore players aren't the one that are complaining. Not the hardcore. I feel like the casual players are the one not complaining about everything.
Yeah.
It's like the hardcore players and then the people who don't play that complain about them.
Yeah, no, so the great one I heard is that it's like the people that complain the most are actually the PvP players, which makes a lot of sense because that's where the weapon balance is the most important. And occasionally they've been doing some stuff where they've gone on to nerf some weapons because it makes it balanced in PvP and it screws it up in PvE. Like, auto rifles were never the best thing in PvP and kind of strikes and stuff because they were auto rifles. Yeah. But when they got nerfed by the Crucible stuff, it spilled over and no one was using them anymore. It's just like, it's not worth using. Why? It's just terrible across the board. So they've actually talked about how they can kind of not do that anymore with Taken King. Like, there's a difference between PvP damage and PvE damage, which is nice. Confusing as hell to read about, but yeah.
Well, Morgan.
Yo.
Did you hear that they're adding swords for an exotic heavy?
Yeah!
Legendary heavy?
I don't know how I feel about that.
Can I just go on record as having said, didn't I call that like basically a year ago, where it's like they're adding swords eventually, it's coming, guys, and you two were like, no.
I can understand, but I'm not sure. Oh, I should not be going this way.
Allegedly, you can get there eventually now, and the Taken King will be reachable. That door's open now behind Septus.
Oh wow!
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Was it closed
This
before?
is brand new.
Yep.
Huh.
What does it mean?
I'm surprised Morgan hasn't freaked out about the new voice for Dinklebot.
Oh, I have everything. Yeah, I heard there was a new guy voicing Dinklebot, but I have the game volume turned down so low that I haven't noticed it.
Fair, it's Nolan North. I miss Dinklebot a little bit and his laissez-faire, bored with everything narration of my life.
Well, to be fair, didn't have a whole lot of great lines in that.
Maybe it's like getting nostalgic for some of the bad lines, but like, I still am sad and then glad they repatched in "That wizard came from the moon." The greatest line this game ever had, where just matter-of-factly the game goes, "Yup, wizards come from the moon in this game. Do you want to explain this game? Not at all."
Yeah, I think I vaguely remember when that used to be a thing.
Yeah, to me it's sure it was in the alpha and the beta, I think, and then they took it out and they put it back in, which is awesome.
Wait, it's back now?
Yeah, it's back. I haven't gone and checked, really. So, I've been kind of hogging the direction for this. Anything you guys want to talk about in connection to Destiny? I know you guys have been playing a lot less of it lately than I have, because you actually have better things to do.
I heard one of the subclasses gets a bow.
Yeah, that's the new
a little funny to me.
Okay, so yeah, Morgan, you get to become Sue Storm from the X-Men. You get lightning hands. I become Thor, and Greg becomes Hawkeye.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to having hammers.
So I get Force Lightning, and... Wait. Alright. You guys get cool weapons, and I get Force Lightning.
Yeah,
Screw you.
just watching the videos, it is clear that the Taken King, at least, is the Titan expansion. The armors we're getting, the super we're getting. It's like, oh, we got rid of Galahorn. Why? The Titan is now Galahorn.
Oh, goody.
He does half their damage. It's like they were doing some videos. They were showing off one of the strikes in the Taken King, and the Titan pops the solar thing and takes out half of a boss's health, just raining hammers down on it. It's like, okay, yeah, Titans are the new Galahorn. Congrats, game. You made us OP. Soon, everyone will be angry at Titan players.
There's no telling how far down we'll
Oh, good thing I made a Titan.
No, so they even gave us, like, we now have boots in the expansion that give us better cornering, faster run speed, like, everything you play a hunter for, we get out of an exotic. And that's like, well, they can't blink. Yeah, we have an air dodge exotic chest armor now. How is this fair? It is not. Obviously, we are now the favorite class. Thank you, Bungie.
It used to be Warlocks. Oh,
Hell,
no.
The Titans get a helmet that gives every rocket launcher homing.
What?
Yeah, I saw that.
It's a stupid astronaut helmet, but dear God, do I want it.
Well, I want one too. Well, I guess I should play the Titan one.
Titan for life.
Oh, whoa! This new ghost thingy sounds very different.
Yeah, he's kind of Urkly. I miss sarcastic bored Dinklebot.
Yeah.
So we got swords, we got new Dinklebot. Anything else? I guess like we can't talk about Taken King just yet because Taken King isn't out. We're just kind of in retrospective. Any like what the fuck moments you want to share from the first year? Anything?
Nothing comes to mind.
Fair.
Well,
Then again, you know, it's been so goddamn long since I played this game, so
Yeah, that's.
I'm just slowly rediscovering everything.
So it's actually the funny thing. I was talking to the girlfriend last night about this, and yes, I'm calling her the girlfriend because even though you two know her, she does not want to have her name in any videos, despite having her own video series now. She was talking about how it's like the way we talk about this game has been out forever. It's only been out for a year, and that's the weird thing. It feels like I've been playing Destiny for like a year or two at this point, and not just the.
No,
really...
it feels like it's only been a few months. At least
I
to
don't
me.
know. Where do you fall in this one? I feel like I've been playing this game for like 2 or 3 years. I know the ins and outs of it too well.
yeah, I feel like it was going to go forever.
Yeah.
Fair.
And we will continue. Like, of the three of us, Morgan's probably the most casual player of it in some ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right. No, get away from me.
I gotcha. My laser light show. Pretty much. So, yeah, if we got nothing else to talk about, we might as well just kind of end this. Anyone got any intelligent closing thoughts to say? Want to do the racist voice for old time's sake, Morgan?
Oh my. No, don't put that in.
I'm not editing this. If my hatred
No,
for
you
France
are.
is staying in, that's staying in.
I don't know. I don't have anything.
It doesn't even mean anything. Oh well.
Yeah.
It's your channel, you do what you want. I'm
Indeed.
just an accessory.
So will there be a year 2, a season 2, if you will, of Exploring Destiny, or will this be us signing off for it?
IDK.
Fair enough.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We shall see.
I'm okay with this. But yeah, it's, I guess, we have a clan. I'll probably be playing a bunch more still. I'm super excited for the Taken King. I think Greg's also going to be playing a bunch because he also pre-ordered the Taken King. Hell, me and Greg both ordered the stupid collector's edition of the Taken King because we want an actual strange coin in real life.
I actually didn't
You
get
wanted
that
an
one.
actual...
Oh, you didn't?
No,
Holy fuck.
I got the tier 2 one.
Oh.
I just pre-ordered the regular one, whatever $30 gives me.
I have GameStop credit, so I got
Yeah.
whatever the cheapest one at GameStop was.
I threw down my extra copy of
Right.
Destiny because I have a problem and used up my credits there. And I'm like, yeah, what can I get? Like, you can get the stupid edition if you want. I will take the stupid edition.
What do you get with the stupid edition?
A coin, some stuff. That's like a shader.
Wait, so you
Yeah.
actually get
A physical
physical-
strange coin.
like physical lickable strange coin.
I'm not sure why lickable is important, but yes, I can
No, I mean,
come to your
you
place.
touch it. It's physical.
I can come to your place and like wave my strange coin in front of your face, Morgan, and be like, "More things you will never own."
I got enough clutter in my house. I think we're good.
But you don't have a strange coin.
Yeah, well, you know, I will forever lament the lack of strange coin in my house, but hey.
You are talking to the guy who had ordered the original version of Destiny 7 times by accident, trying to get the best optimized version of it.
Oh, good game. I did not know this.
You ever heard that story? That might be the best Destiny story in
Oh.
some ways. So, Amazon initially, well, you could order the Ghost Edition. I ordered that for my PS4. And then they said, hey, so we screwed up and a bunch of your pre-orders of Ghost Editions actually aren't valid. You can't get them. They're not
goody.
real.
Okay.
So you'll have to go find it other places. So I wound up going to GameStop and pre-ordering it there. And then they informed me like a day later, hey, now we said you could order the Ghost Edition through us still? Yeah. Well, you can't do that here either. And at the same time, Amazon then said, oh, we got it back now. We found a couple more copies. Like, We dusted off the floor and found more Ghost Editions. So this goes on and on. Eventually, I'm in the GameStop store being like, okay, so I want your stupid red and black Sparrow, so I have to order it here. Yes. Can I get the Ghost Edition still? Only for the Xbox 360 do we have it left. So I have to order it twice because the codes aren't transferable for the other stuff. No. That's stupid, right? Yes.
I don't know what just happened, but that sounds incredibly dumb.
No, so by the end of it all said and done, I wound up ordering and then canceling my pre-order for Destiny like 7 or 8 times. It got ridiculous. Jim was just making, he's like, so if you were a drug addict, I'd say you have a serious issue, but the game's not even out yet. He's like, you're just trying to find the ultimate score, and you're trying to find that perfect combination of not like spending all of the money, but still getting all of the stuff. I'm like, yes, this is a horrible addiction I have to weird collector's editions of video games I get super hyped about.
Well, at least you get some cool desk doohickeys.
So, but as a result, I now get a fucking strange coin in real life.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We all have it on pre-order, though, at least, right?
Yeah.
So there'll probably be at least one
know.
more episode of Exploring Destiny.
At the very least.
As we hit the Taken King. It's seasonal. Every September the show comes back. Live next season. Do I feel like doing that to you guys?
No?
I can make this live.
No thanks.
Oh. I think I'll just be really racist if you do that.
Not actually in violation of Twitch's user agreements. Racism is...
Really?
So long as neither of you are a hot girl in a bikini, you're okay. And as long as I don't point a webcam at you.
Interesting.
What's yeah, Fogoth is down. We're all super excited for year 2. We really enjoyed year 1. We kind of rambled some, but that's okay. Thank you for a first year of Exploring Destiny. We'll probably be back at least with a couple episodes or something in Season 2. Or year 2, whatever the hell you want to call it. Holy crap, my channel content has seasons now. That's kind of depressing. Give me a final thought from you two idiots.
I
figured out how to dance!
Fair enough! Right, what's the rule? Everyone dance!
Look, Morgan, we're matching perfectly.
Oh, look at that! Oh, snap!
And I'm popping and locking.
Snap! It is so cool. It's the coolest thing ever. I'm so excited for the next expansion of fucking Destiny.
Something Wicked Studios.
Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give us a thumbs up down below, you share us with all your friends, and you subscribe to the channel. If you're looking for more videos right now, we've got a whole bunch of ones all over the channel you can get to by the links below. If you hit the random button, I promise to send you to a good one. You know you want to. Press it. Press it.